Is it live? Facebook. What is going on? It is Greg, your friendly local drug collection agent. Did I get all that in there? I think I did. Welcome. This is video number 2, and we had a lot of fun on our first video. I'm going to be nervous again. I can already feel it. I start breathing a little heavier and I start talking a little faster, so I'm going to try and take it slow. We are Twin Tiers Drug and Alcohol Testing, LLC, located in Sayre, Pennsylvania, in beautiful downtown Sayre, Pennsylvania, at the Enterprise Center. And we are live today because I want to go over what you can expect when coming in for a urine exam. You can check us out at www.twintiersdrugtesting.com. Check us out on Facebook too, Twin Tiers Drug Testing, and also on LinkedIn, on Twitter, Instagram. I think we're on Snapchat too. Send us a snap if you want to. But we are here again today because we are going to do a urine collection, not necessarily a urine exam. Now, we can do instant collections to find out if you have anything in your system for any type of drug panel. So the normal panel for a DOT drug test is going to be a 5-panel, okay? It's going to consist of certain drugs. I could get into this for hours as to what exactly is in each panel and how long it takes for stuff to get out of your system. These are questions that we hear all the time, but that could be for another time and another day. Again, I get winded, and again, it's live. That's what's the beauty of this. I can't edit anything out, so it could be fun. So when you come in for a DOT urine collection, and I'm gonna set the phone down kind of like this, so you're going to get a form that looks something like this. It's going to be a federal chain of custody form, and most likely you're going to bring it in with you unless you are one of our house accounts, and we will have those forms on hand for you if you go with us locally, or if you're a business that goes directly with us as our third-party collections is what they're called. Usually you'll bring that form in with you. Here is a non-DOT form. Looks very similar, okay? Got to handwrite all of those forms. Again, that's one of our forms that you would bring in if you were doing non-DOT. Now, if you come in for another kind of collection, like a Quest Preferred collection, you're going to come in with a barcode authorization number. And with that barcode authorization number, I don't know if you can hear me, I didn't know if I covered up the microphone or not. With that barcode authorization number, you are going to be able to, or I'm going to be able to pull you up into our computer system. And then in the computer system, I'm going to find out all the information that I need in order to do your urine collection. Now, the urine collection, what you would need to bring in with you is simply that barcode authorization, one of those chain of custody forms. If you're doing a DOT or a non-DOT on a paper form, you bring that form in, and your photo ID. I'm going to verify your date of birth. I'm going to verify the company that you're working for, whether it's a pre-employment or not. I'm going to verify your social security number. On the paper form, we're going to write it out. Otherwise, it should be in the computer system under a non-DOT computerized collection. So I'm going to ask you to come in. Now, we work with Quest Diagnostics for our preferred collections, and for all of our house accounts would go to a Quest Diagnostics facility. Now, Quest Diagnostics, again, is the leader, I would say, or the premier company that tests all kind of samples across the country. However, we do have other companies that we go with. So I'm going to come down this way and just show you a few. We got MedTox, we got CRL, we also have LabCorp, which you do some collections for, but most of the time we're going to be using a Quest Diagnostics split cup. So we can also do, going back real quick, we can also do instant tests. So you may come in and need to get one done in an iCup, which is an instant test that we can go over again in another day. And this the test procedure is pretty normal, minus the different kinds of panels or the different types. Now, again, we do hair collections, we do oral fluid collections, we do DNA samples, and again, all for other videos. We'll talk about those some other time on Facebook Live. So when you come in, you're going to be asked for your photo identification. I'm going to verify everything. I'm going to ask you to empty your pockets so you didn't bring anything in that might adulterate the test, or give me some kind of a, for lack of better terms, a bad specimen that I'm going to have to say, well, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to tell your employer that you brought in a test or tried to adulterate a test, and we have ways of figuring that out. Trust me, we have ways of figuring that out. Also, in our bathroom here too, we've installed an alarm system. So if you try to turn on the water, or you try to get in the back of the toilet, or you try to take water out of the toilet, it's already blue. So we're going to know where that water came from. And again, we're going to have to call your employer, and it's between you and them. But, you know, I haven't had to do that yet, and that's a very good thing. The clients will come in. Again, you'll bring your photo ID in. We will verify everything, and then I will ask you, usually we're going to get a cup like this. I'm going to ask you to fill it up to a certain line, and we need you to fill it up to that certain line so we have the right amount in the cup. And then we're going to ask you to set it on the back of the toilet when you're done. Don't flush the toilet. Come on out and see us. And then in that process, we're going to make sure that neither of us really turn our back on that specimen. And there's no reason whatsoever for that specimen to get any type of an adulterated sample or any type of other foreign material into the sample before I put it into the collection vials. I'll fill up each collection vial, and if it's non-DOT, we'll put some gray strips on there. If it's DOT, we'll use the strips off of the paper that you have, the green strips. We will then seal up the specimen. You will initial the specimen saying that it's yours. We'll both sign the form saying that the sample is yours, and then it gets sent off to the lab. Now, again, if it's any other lab besides Quest, we overnight those in FedEx bags, so they will be to the lab in the very next day every single time. And with Quest, we have a courier that actually comes through, hired by Quest. They come through every day. They'll pick up the specimen, and 9 times out of 10, you are going to have your specimen results by the end of business day, no matter what company that your specimen is going through. So, you know, again, I don't want to get into too much detail when it comes to doing a urine collection, but that in a nutshell is pretty much how it's done. It's very simple. It's very painless. Our facilities are very private, very comfortable. Come on in. We've got, and we do testing for all kinds of different things. Like I said, oral collections, hair collections. If you're a local employer that is looking for a solution, or you're a local employer that is looking for somebody that's reliable, that's going to be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you know, in case of emergencies, then we are the people to go with. And now I've got a phone call coming in. I had a feeling I might get a collection to come in. So that's the beauty, again, of live Facebook like this. I'm gonna have to pick up that phone and say, I'm really sorry I was on Facebook. You know, I was promoting the business, I was talking to you. You know, your company, if you're in need of a drug policy, or you're in need of any kind of testing whatsoever, give us a call. We're here, we're local. We're in the northern tier of Pennsylvania, but as the name says, we serve the twin tiers of Pennsylvania and New York State and beyond. Again, federally certified, so we can go anywhere. So that was a urine collection in a nutshell. Next time that we talk, we're going to be doing a breath alcohol collection. Breath alcohol is an instant result, has to be done in private, and there's lots of information on that. It's a lot like a police breathalyzer, and I can't get that out, and I can't edit it out either. I love this. So make sure to come in and say hi to us. Give us a call, okay? Or check us out online, Twin Tiers Drug and Alcohol, or twintiersdrugtesting.com. We are Twin Tiers Drug and Alcohol Testing on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, LinkedIn. We're on every single social media network, and you can reach us there at any time. Our phone number is 570-888-8378. 570-888-TEST or 8378. We will talk to you on Friday. Thank you very much. And again, it's your local, your friendly local drug collection agent saying, we'll see you next time.